The world is very different, now for man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. John F. Kennedy. I find it useless to discuss what the present grasps are of poverty in this piece of land residing in South Asia. Rather, I found it more of worth to show what poverty leaves as its humiliating blot on human identity. So, in order to give coverage to some bitter instances of this social issue, I, along with my mother, traveled to slum areas of Khachirpur, almost on a ride of 7 kilometers from where I live. Far or close, when you travel on the only road to the slum area, you see nothing but scorching mystery of sorrows. I had not to wait much for what I was looking for, as before entering the wanted area, I got some poor children playing around. So, initiating my work, I wanted them to lead me to their home so I could find out the reason behind their extremely foul appearance. As I followed the children, in the next moment I landed into a situation even worse. The 3 children had a dumb widow mother accompanied with their widow grandmother. Both the women were even unable to provide themselves with the proper facility of shelter and were forced to act like living in a hut whose roof was made up of thin wooden sticks. The extent of poverty was so intense as not even a cooking stove was available while the woman was trying to cook in the method of Stone Ages. The only source of income to let these stricken people keep the connection of soul and body bonded was to work as maids in some nearby residences. As I sat on the bunk, I realized I was not just participating in a competition, but perhaps through the documentary, I experienced the darkest realities of life so closely. After I done with my first case, I continued my journey towards the desired destination. On the way, I found something which could serve as an example of an important cause of poverty, which is unemployment, followed by the absolute failure and lack of education. I interviewed some youth forced to water supply services with charges of Rs 10 each bucket as they were uneducated and ultimately unemployed. Further explorations also brought forth the woman contribution in driving the wheel of life, as I entered a sugarcane field and found out through interview an old couple working as laborers for a very small amount of money. Moreover, the intensity of poverty also compelled the women to perform the tasks which basically are supposed to be done by the strength of men. Yet such incredible and titanic struggles only pay them off in shape of some money, which lets them to live hand to mouth and not just to die by starvation. In the last phase of my efforts, I penetrated deep into the area and captured the issues related with sanitation problems, which hence make a nexus with poverty and other social issues of Pakistan, fumbling over moral values and responsibilities with continuous pattern of jerks. In the end, the question arises as who is responsible for these crises and how these could be overcome. It therefore is not a matter of wonder that we the people are responsible for what is coming to us, either in shape of poverty and any other havoc. The only solution now exists to our problems is in our own hands, and that is nothing but our unity and sentiments of compassion and patriotism for the dear motherland, so that one day we may design a nation we got this piece of land for, so that when our generations may grow up, they may breathe in a free and more comfortable Pakistan we did in. And Allah willingly, if we all made commitment to stand for ourselves, the divine blessings will ultimately approach and we will rise above all, inshallah.